Tom, it's been quite a few weeks for you now. How do you just sum up this end of the season?
I mean, it's been great, hasn't it? I've really enjoyed being in the mix through the European campaign to last week's semi-final, and also in the Prem. But yeah, it's been great, and it's been good for me. Next season, I can come in and sort of start off where I've left off, and really try and keep pushing on. So it's been good.
I was going to say, you started the season at the Monet, you were at the Matmut last week with 43,000. It's quite a chalk and cheese moment, but just sum up that weekend last week. It was crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah, unbelievable experience. Nothing like I've ever experienced myself. Loudest crowd, and yeah, it was a great experience, and really enjoyed being there.
You talked earlier to the press about how the likes of 𝗠𝗔𝗧𝗖𝗛 and probably Josh Hodge, Stuart Hogg, people like that have welcomed you back in, albeit you're taking their place sometimes. But how much have they helped in terms of your development?
Oh, definitely. I think they're great role models, even to watch for footage that you can relate to your own game, and also they're great, very open people. You can go and speak to them. Hoggy was very good when I got selected the first time. He said, if you need anything, just come and speak to me. So in that sense, really good.
The path you've trod from the Pirates is one that a number of players have taken, and it's led them to great success. I go over the years: Townsend, Sam Simmons, Jack Noel, Dave Ewers, Sam Hill. They've all done, Jack Yendall. They've all done what you've done, and they've come back and established themselves here at the Chiefs. The work that you've done down there with Cats and Paves, though, at the Pirates, has been instrumental in developing you as a player. You might feel at times you're out of sight, out of mind, but clearly the coaches are watching you.
Oh, definitely. I think that the dog work, or whatever you want to call it, that, and the time in the saddle that you do, the game time you get, definitely in terms of a psychological side of it, I think it when you come out on the pitch in a Premiership game, you look at the game differently. You're more relaxed, and that is due to the fact being down in the champ, playing week in, week out. It's been great, really.
Do you pinch yourself what's happened these last weeks? Started probably with the Prem Cup final win, ironically against London Irish, but you've moved it on since, and you can see you're growing game by game almost. Yeah,
no, exactly, and confidence is a big part of it. I just want to keep my head down and keep pushing week to week and trying to go forward.
There's a golden generation that are departing in a day or two's time, but there's a golden generation we hope that are coming through, and you're part of that. How excited are you about the future of this club?
Yeah, I mean, like you say, that as one goes, there'll be some more that come in. But I'm so excited to go forward with a group that's not just myself, with everyone else, and we're going to try and put our bit in the history of the club and trying to keep pushing it forward. As
a young player, do you take a lot from that? Rob isn't afraid to give youth its chance. At some clubs it may not happen, but here, if you're young enough, you're good enough.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he showed that, I think, over the last couple of weeks. With a few young lads, and the side this week will very much reflect that as well, looking ahead to the future.
What are you expecting from the Irish game? Similar to the Cup?
Yeah, no, I think we've done our homework. I think we know what they're going to impose, so hopefully we've got a bit of a game plan and we can go up there and do the best.
Could be a long old summer, so you want to go out on a high. Is that the aim amongst the boys to really finish with a bang now?
Yeah, definitely. We want to, for the lads that are leaving, want to go out on a high, and also it puts in good stead for next year, and hopefully come in and pick up where we left off.
Finally, in your mind, are you thinking next season already and thinking this is what I want to do, or this is my goals, or has this season superseded that almost, and you're like, I'm now where I want to be, but I just want to build on that?
Yeah, I just want to keep pushing forward, really. I haven't thought about next season yet, but
let's get this one out.
Finish this one first, but yeah, definitely. You just try and I think you have got to go from week to week, but you definitely have got at some point just look forward and know, or trying to look where you want to be in a couple of years' time or a year's time or whatever.